What's up guys, Venom RB here. This is just going to be a quick video of my opinions on the brand new Driving Empire update since there's really not much content to go over today. But I figured we would talk about it. First up, we have the Hummer EV, and then we have the Ford Mustang Mach E that is not a Mustang, but they call it a Mustang. So let's talk about these cars. So first up, this update did come with a code, so that's pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't like free money? You can just redeem that in the settings button, and then it is 750k likes for $25,000. They have also changed the race prompt button thingy right here, so it's slightly different, less intrusive, I guess. Whatever, I'm still keeping it off because it is annoying. And lastly, they did some chassis and aspiration changes. So I'm guessing they mean just turbos sound different, and then they adjusted how the cars shift, so that's cool. I believe that's all they really did for chassis work, because the chassis itself feels good. But yeah, new aspiration noises, so turbos, superchargers, stuff like that, and then some shift changes. Now let's talk about the cars. Alright, so the new cars, we will start off with everybody's favorite Mustang that isn't a Mustang, the Mach E. Now, I'm going to say this again, I'm really happy to see that we have had a step in the right direction when it comes to fake models. They are looking better. This model doesn't look that great by any means, but it's not as horrible as we've seen in the past. I don't care for the brake lights. I think instead of trying to make them sort of look like Mustang, it would have been cooler to just have normal ones. But other than that, it's not terrible. I hate the Mustang Mach E in real life, so I have really nothing nice to say about the car or really this model, other than the fact that it's a fair representation of the in real life car, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. If there was ever a car that could have been improved by a fake model, it would have been a Mach E. Regardless, not that bad of a model. Once more, a step in the right direction for realism, so credit for that. Overall detail is unfortunately a little low in this car. You have opening trunk, which is cool. The hood opens and you have a frunk, which is cool. And then the doors and stuff, they all open. But overall, just detail inside could be better, but it's also not a horrible looking model. So ultimately, pretty good. I hate the car in real life, so I really don't like it in game either, but I mean, the model is at least true to the ugliness in real life, shall we put it that way. Also, something I missed that's super sick on the Mach E is it has a, I believe this is a Von Gittin Jr. like RTR Drift Mustang Mach E body kit. At least that's what I believe it's inspired off of. So that's pretty sick to see that they added this. It looks pretty nice. It's cool. I still hate the Mach E, but it's cool that they have this kit, and respect for them for adding that. So yeah, now onto the Hummer EV. Alright, the Hummer EV. I like this thing in real life. I don't love it in the game. I'm gonna be honest. It's like with the Mach E, you can tell it is a Hummer EV, which I do greatly appreciate. However, it just kind of looks a little goofy from the side view. I mean, it just looks kind of I think it's just because it's lowered so much. I also don't really love just how the fender flares aren't black, and also how they're not squared off. I know, of course, then it would be like a Hummer EV. But ultimately, once more, it's really not that bad. It's just really, you kind of need to do like, I think something like that. Like now, like this, it needs bigger tires maybe, and that's maybe slightly too lifted. But you do this, and then, you know, you maybe make it white, and that looks okay. That looks pretty acceptable, in my opinion. Once more, it could look better, but it's also not bad. This is very clearly a Hummer EV. Now, interior detail on this one is slightly better, in my opinion. As you can see, it is just slightly better. There's a little bit more going on. And you, of course, still have your frunk as well. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, the roof can't come off. That would have been a cool feature. I don't even know if that is an option on this vehicle. But regardless, it's cool. I don't think it's as good looking as some of the others compared to like the real life version. But I also don't hate it, and it's very clearly a Hummer EV. So once more, step in the right direction. Also, something I missed with the Hummer EV, because I didn't look at body kits like a moron, was there's a push bar which looks really stupid. Like, I'm glad they have it, let me just say that, but it looks really stupid. As well as a trunk cover, which also looks kind of dumb, and then some extra wheels, which I'm guessing would not change if you changed your wheel type, but I will test. It does not. So, yeah, cool, I guess. I always like the extra customization. So, my opinion on the update overall is it's solid, or at least the fake models are solid. The chassis upgrades, they're cool, I guess. The shifting's fine. It's not really going to make a big difference. The aspiration sounds are cool. Improvements in that department are always nice to see. It's now been like 50 something days since we've last had a limited, so I would really like to see a limited come back, especially since everybody got so much free money from cars being removed. You would think they'd want to bring limiteds back to like sink some people's money. So it's unfortunate to see no limiteds returning yet, but I mean, other than that, it's been a good update. They said in the Discord they have some amazing content in the pipeline. I hope so. I hope we can get some teasers and we have some big stuff coming, because once more, just like last week's update and the update before that and the update before that, like, you can't complain. Well, at least these last two updates you can't complain. The fake models have been pretty decent, stuff like that. It just has not been much content. I mean, 2 cars a week, 3 cars a week really isn't that much. There was supposed to be a 3rd car that they held back because it just didn't meet their quality standards, so that's good. Maybe it'll be really good next week. I don't know. That being said, update, while I would have rather seen real life models, of course, that's not going to happen, so probably about the best update fake models wise we could get without having real life models. Voldex, definitely you are going a step in the right direction, so that is very cool. That being said, I will see you all in the next video. Venom out.